we solve sub question 3 in previous lecture, but there is one writing mistake at the time of writing the question on the board. There we write here in log root of a square plus m square, but in actually there is not root, so we have to solve without root this question. So see what we have to do. Now this question we have to solve in two ways, because we can eliminate this a square plus m square by x. So we see here both the methods for solving the question. So first we see the first method. We differentiate these two x and y with respect to m. So see here derivative. So here first we change log of, in place of root we write only a square plus m square. So differentiate x and y with respect to m. So derivative of this x with respect to m we get dx by dm is equals to, so derivative of root we write 1 upon 2 root a square plus m square into derivative of this a square plus m square. A is constant, so its derivative is 0. Derivative of m square is twice m, so we write 0 plus twice m, that is twice m. So here 2 get cancelled, we write m upon root a square plus m square as dx upon dm. Now we find derivative of y with respect to f. Therefore dy by dm is equals to, so derivative of y we write dy by dm. Derivative of this log we write 1 upon a square plus m square into, we have to find the derivative of this a square plus m square. Again derivative of a is 0, derivative of m square is twice m. So we write here dy by dm is equal to twice m upon a square plus m square. Now we require dy by dx here. So by parameter theorem, dy by dx is equal to dy by dm upon dx by dm. Now substitute the value of dy by dm as twice m upon a square plus m square upon dx by dm as m upon root a square plus m square. So this m get cancelled. We cancel one root from this a square plus m square, because we write this as, so first we write 2 upon this a square plus m square raised to the power 1, we write root a square plus m square into root a square plus m square upon this m get cancelled, so we write 1 upon root a square plus m square. So 1 root a square plus m square root a square plus m square get cancelled, so value we get 2 upon root a square plus m square. Now value of root a square plus m square is x, so we write here 2 upon x as the value of dy by dx. So this value also we can obtain by eliminating this m in terms of x. So see here second method. So see here second method. In second method we eliminate this m, that is eliminate parameter. So we write this x equals to root a square plus m square after squaring as x square equals to a square plus m square. That means this a square plus m square we replace by x square. Therefore we get y is equals to log of x square. We replace this a square plus m square by x square. So differentiate with respect to x. So derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx. Derivative of log we get 1 upon, so we write 1 upon x square into derivative of x square is twice x. So here 1x get cancelled with this x. So we write here therefore dy by dx is equals to 2 by x. So this is easier than the first method. Now see next sub-question 4. X equals to sin theta, y equals to tan theta. Here parameter is theta. So we differentiate both x and y with respect to theta here. So write in solution given part first. X is equals to sin theta, y is equals to tan theta. Differentiate both with respect to theta. Therefore derivative of x with respect to theta is dx by d theta. Derivative of sin theta with respect to theta is cos theta. Then derivative of y with respect to theta is dy by d theta. Derivative of tan theta with respect to theta, derivative of tan is sec square. So we write here sec square theta. We require dy by dx. Therefore dy by dx is equals to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Now replace the value of dy by d theta and dx by d theta. So dy by d theta is sec square theta and dx by d theta is cos theta. So you can write this cos square theta as 1 upon, this sec square theta as 1 upon cos square theta or 1 upon cos theta as sec theta. So we write numerator as it is, that is sec square theta as it is, and this 1 upon cos theta we write sec theta. So we write here sec square theta into sec theta as sec cube theta. So here we get a derivative dy by dx as sec cube theta. Now see sub-question 5th. X equals to a in bracket 1 minus cos theta, y equals to b in bracket theta minus sin theta. Here parameter is theta, so we differentiate both x and y with respect to theta. So right here in solution, in given part, x is equals to a in bracket 1 minus cos theta, y is equals to b in bracket theta minus sin theta. So right here differentiate both x and y with respect to theta. So derivative of x with respect to theta is dx by d theta is equals to, here a is constant, so write a as it is. We have to find the derivative of this bracket, derivative of first term minus derivative of second term, derivative of 1, so 1 is single constant, so its derivative is 0, minus derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta, so we write here minus minus plus sin theta. Then derivative of y with respect to theta we write dy by d theta is equals to, here b is constant, we have to find the derivative of first term minus derivative of second term, so derivative of theta with respect to theta is 1 minus derivative of sin theta is cos theta, so right here 1 minus cos theta. So first we write this as dx by d theta is equals to a sin theta and dy by d theta is equals to b in bracket 1 minus cos theta. Now we have to find dy by dx. So use here parametric form. Therefore dy by dx is equals to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. Now substitute the value. So here we substitute dy by d theta as b in bracket 1 minus cos theta upon a in bracket sin theta. Here for further simplification we apply the half angle formula. So write b by a as it is, 1 minus cos theta we write here 2 sin square theta by 2, and this sin theta we write 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 by using half angle formulas. So here 1 sin theta get cancelled with 1 sin theta by 2 of square term. So we write here again cancel this 2 we write b by a into, so this 1 upon cos theta can be written as sec theta. So we write here sec theta by 2 or cos theta by 2. Sorry, here one term is remaining, that is sin theta by 2. So we write here sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2, that is tan theta by 2. So correct that. Here we cancel only one sin theta by 2, not sin square theta by 2. So here remaining term is sin theta by 2 and here remaining term is cos theta by 2. So we use here sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 as tan theta by 2. Now see next sub-question 6. X equals to t plus 1 by t bracket raised to the power a, y equals to a raised to the power t plus 1 by t, where a greater than 0, a not equals to 1 and t not equals to 0. So see here, parameter is t, so we have to differentiate with respect to t. So write in solution x is equals to t plus 1 by t raised to the power a, y is equals to a raised to the power t plus 1 by t. So differentiate both x and y with respect to t. So here we have to apply x raised to the power n form. So write derivative of x with respect to t as dx by dt. We write here power in multiplication. So a into t plus 1 by t bracket raised to the power a minus 1. Then we have to find a derivative of this bracket because this is composite function. So find a derivative of this t plus 1 by t. So we write here derivative of t with respect to t as 1. Then derivative of 1 by t as minus 1 upon t square. So we write here minus 1 upon t square. Then we find a derivative of y with respect to t. So for that write here dy by dt is equals to, here we have to apply a raised to the power x form. So write a derivative of a raised to the power t plus 1 by t as a raised to the power t plus 1 by t into log a into derivative of this t plus 1 by t. So write here derivative of t is 1, derivative of 1 by t as minus 1 upon t square. So we write here in bracket 1 minus t square. Now we require dy by dx. So by parametric form, derivative of parametric form, we write dy by dx is equals to dy by dt upon dx by dt. Replace the value of dy by dt as a raised to the power t plus 1 by t into log a into 1 minus 1 by t square upon dx by dt as a into t plus 1 by t raised to the power a minus 1 into 1 minus 1 by t square. So this 1 minus 1 by t square get cancelled. Here, sorry, we have to cancel this term 1 minus 1 by t square. So remaining terms are a raised to the power t plus 1 by t. Here we have a into t plus 1 by t raised to the power a minus 1. So when we write this t plus 1 by t in numerator, we have to change the sign of this a and minus 1. So we keep this t plus 1 by t raised to the power a minus 1 as it is, and this power of a is not given, that is power of a is 1. So when we write a in numerator, its power changes to minus. So we write here dy by dx is equals to, here a raised to the power t plus 1 by t into log a into, when we write this a in numerator, we write a raised to the power minus 1 upon t plus 1 by t bracket raised to the power a minus 1. So for first and last term base is same. So we write here a as a raised to the power t plus 1 by t minus 1 upon, and this log a as it is, upon t plus 1 by t bracket raised to the power a minus 1. So write this term in proper way as a raised to the power. Here this term as a into. Now see next sub question. X is equals to cos inverse of 2t upon 1 plus t square and y equals to sec inverse of 1 plus t square. Now such type of example we solve with the help of double angle formula. So we know that sin 2 theta is equals to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. That means sin theta in terms of tan. Also we know that cos 2 theta is equals to 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Here outer function is cos inverse. So in bracket we require cos theta, but if not possible directly cos theta, we convert that bracket in terms of sin theta. So see here, that means we have to substitute t as a tan theta. So write in solution x is equals to cos inverse of 2t upon 1 plus t square. Y is equals to sec inverse of root 1 plus t square. So write here, put t is equals to tan theta. Therefore theta is equals to tan inverse of t. Now when we replace this t by tan theta, we write x is equals to cos inverse of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and this y equals to sec inverse of in bracket 1 plus, we replace this t by tan theta, so we write here tan square theta. So write x is equals to cos inverse of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta by double angle formula. Sin 2 theta equals to 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So we replace this 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta by sin 2 theta. So write here sin 2 theta. Y is equals to, this is identity, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So we write here sec inverse of in root sec square theta. So you have to write here result 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. That means we use identity. Now we require in place of sin cos here. So we write here cos inverse of cos pi by 2, cos pi by 2 minus 2 theta. We use here cos 90 minus theta form. So we write here in place of 90 pi by 2, in place of theta we have 2 theta. So we write this sin 2 theta as cos pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Y is equal to, here first we simplify the root. So square and square root get cancelled. Sec inverse of sec theta. So here cos and cos get cancelled. We use here property cos inverse of cos theta is equal to theta. Sec inverse of sec theta is equal to theta. So in both x and y, we write x is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 theta and y is equal to sec inverse of sec cancel. So we write y equals to theta. Here you can replace this theta by y, or you can separately differentiate x and y with respect to theta. So right here differentiate both with respect to theta. You have two choice. You can differentiate x with respect to theta, y with respect to theta, or you can replace this theta by y. So right here x is equals to, so derivative of x with respect to theta we get dx by d theta is equals to pi by 2 is single constant minus 2 into theta with respect to theta is 1. So write 0 minus 2 derivative of y with respect to theta, we get dy by d theta is equals to 1. So right here dy by dx is equals to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. So dy by d theta is 1, dx by d theta is 0 minus 2 is minus 2, so we get minus 1 by 2. This is one method. In a second method, don't differentiate with respect to theta, replace this theta by y. So we write here method second. That means you have to solve up to this level as it is. Then in next you have to use this second method. So for second method we replace this theta by y. So we write here x is equals to pi by 2 minus 2 into y. That means we replace this theta by y. Now instead of differentiating theta, differentiate with respect to x. So right here differentiate with respect to x. We get derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Derivative of pi by 2 which is single constant, so its derivative is 0. Minus 2 into derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx. So here we require dy by dx, transfer this minus 2 to left hand side, so we get 1 upon minus 2 is equals to dy by dx. That means dy by dx is equals to minus 1 by 2. That means we get same derivative. So that is your choice. You have to differentiate with respect to theta, or you can replace value of theta as tan inverse t. In that case also you will get dy by dx equals to minus 1 by 2. Now see next question. X is equals to cos inverse of 4t cube minus 3t. Y is equals to tan inverse of in root 1 minus t square upon t. So here if you observe the bracket, we apply triple angle formula for this bracket. We have two formulas. Sin 3 theta equals to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, and cos 3 theta equals to 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. That means this second formula we have to use. When we replace this t by cos theta, we get 4 cos cube theta and minus 3 cos theta. And here for second also we use, if t as cos theta, 1 minus cos square theta, by using identity we write 1 minus cos square theta as sin square theta. So square and square root get cancelled, and here we get sin upon cos as a tan theta. So we put here t is equals to cos theta. So write in solution first. X is equals to cos inverse of 4t cube minus 3t. Y is equals to tan inverse of root 1 minus t square upon t. So this problem based on substitution. So put t is equals to cos theta. That means theta is equals to cos inverse of t. So right here x is equals to cos inverse of 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Y is equals to tan inverse of in root 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta. So we apply for bracket a triple angle formula. So by using this we write cos 3 theta in bracket. So write x is equals to cos inverse of cos 3 theta. Y is equals to tan inverse of, here 1 minus cos square theta we write in root sin square theta upon cos theta. So here cos inverse and cos get cancelled, so we get x is equals to 3 theta. Y is equals to tan inverse of, here square and square root get cancelled, so we write here sin theta upon cos theta. That is equals to tan inverse of tan theta. That means we get here y is equals to theta. Now we have x equals to 3 theta, y equals to theta. So here we replace the theta by y. So write x is equals to 3y. Therefore y is equals to 1 by 3 into x. So differentiate with respect to x. That means here we eliminate the term t, or after substituting we eliminate the theta. So y is equals to 1 by 3 into x, derivative of left hand side, that is derivative of y with respect to x, we write dy by dx. 1 by 3 is constant, derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So we get here dy by dx is equals to 1 by 3. So in this way we solve question 1.